Lawman Bass Reeves charts the story of the first African-American deputy U.S. Marshal west of the Mississippi River. His name is Bass Reeves, and he's a former slave who takes a job as a deputy marshal when the farm he lives on with his wife, Jenny, gets infested by locusts and leads them to burn it down and start again. Reeves teams up with fellow deputy marshal, Cheryl Lynn, and the two men clash due to their different outlooks on the world. Reeves' first trip to the courthouse in the opening scene is a whirlwind of emotions. A young black man who is awaiting trial may have killed his previous master. He calls out to Reeves for assistance, though our hero is protecting himself in this situation. For a black man at the time, he had made great strides, but this was still advancement in the middle of the 1800s. Meeting Judge Parker, he is informed that the reason he was hired as a deputy marshal was not due to his skin tone, but rather that he needs a man with a good gun and a straight spine. After giving Reeves his badge and swearing him in, it's action time. Judge Parker says to him, "You have miles to ride. Godspeed the horses." We complete the cast by adding some more members as Reeves gets ready for his first day of work. Native American outlaw Billy Crow gets mixed up with the Underwood Gang. Crow is held accountable for the stagecoach robbery for which they are sought after. We also meet Garrett Montgomery, a cowboy with a laid-back vibe, and I don't take a liking to him right away. Feeling like a beginner, Reeves consents to take Montgomery out as a posse man. He informs him, "All goes well, you got a job with me," with a focus on the condition. Montgomery gets called out by the bartender for having a large debt there when he brings Bass there to look into the stagecoach robbery. "Everyone is in debt," remarks the bartender. Worse still, Cheryl Lynn dropped by the other day and seemed to finish the booze before smashing 3 of his chairs. The only drawback to a town full of drunks, gamblers, and degenerates is that Bass Reeves now has to fix the damage. Fortunately, the Underwood Gang is standing right next to him at the bar. In a card game, he steals all of their money while, for some reason, avoiding memories of how a prior card game turned into one of the most terrible days of his life. They guide him to Billy Crow so they may get their entire money back. Reeves easily picks up Billy Crow in this nice trade. Reeves, however, claims he swore an oath to bring Crow back to Fort Worth when Montgomery proposes that they kill Crow and keep the money for themselves. Next to move. During the night, unidentified adversaries ambush the group and shoot Montgomery directly through the head. After eliminating 3 of them, Reeves makes his getaway with Crow in the shadow of the night. He tells the criminal, "Keep your current path, and this is your fate, Billy Crow." Even if Reeves' only action was to turn him in at the courthouse, Billy is grateful for his protection. Reeves witnesses Crow's trial after turning him over to the authorities. The young black man is being tried. He is given a hanging sentence when Judge Parker finds him guilty of murder. This is the exact aspect of the work that I would really like to see Reeves tackle, especially in light of the fact that this situation so easily could have been his own. I need to see how this man manages the reality that most of these individuals are undoubtedly slaughtered for their crimes after he brings them in alive, if I'm to believe that he got the position of Deputy U.S. Marshal by accident and then nabbed 3,000 felons like a goddamn superhero. It's about all the reckoning we get for now, save from some perplexed expressions on Noello's face. When Reeves gets home, he gives his wife a hug and basks in the fire's warmth.